Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol DTST. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like through this time frame. I think it's a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. Although I do need to say from a presentation standpoint, this chart is now pretty tricky to talk about because there's a whole lot of perspective that goes into it. What do I mean by that? Well, if you're a day trader and you bought right there and you wanted to sell within 20 minutes after buying, then yeah, for you, the chart looks really bad. Now, if you care about the big picture of things, then yeah, I get it. The price did pull back. But from the big picture, the bulls do still have an opportunity to build a higher base. And as long as you have higher bases being built over longer periods of time, that's how long-term uptrends are constructed. I'm going to be talking about things from a big picture perspective. So if I sound crazy calling something bullish, my guess would be you had more so of a day trading type perspective going into it. So how can I still call this bullish after there was such a big pullback today? Well, really a couple of reasons. First is the price is still up above that breakout point from yesterday. And, as far as technical analysis is concerned, when levels of resistance are broken, you want to see them act as support. So you can see 35 cents acted as resistance right there. And then surprise, surprise, the power of charts, it acted as support right there. So from that in and of itself, think about it. Let's say the price continues to go sideways and then eventually works its way back upwards. What would you have? Emphasis on big picture. Well, from the big picture perspective, you'd have a set of lows right there. You'd have this set of lows down here before things kind of woke up. You picture those as stair steps, and the big picture stair steps would still be very clearly in the upwards direction. So yeah, I'm well aware if you're a day trader and you bought up there, then yeah, you couldn't care less about this. But that's why I try to offer up a warning that I would be making these comments from a big picture type viewpoint. So yeah, 35 cents, that ideal level that you want to see continue to hold. But even if those don't hold, then you still are up above that purple line right there, which is the very famous 50-period simple moving average. Even if you have a very basic understanding of charts, I'm sure you've heard of the 50-period, and you know that when the price is above it, then that implies that the overall trend is still bullish. So yeah, preferably you want to see the price stay above 35, but even if it doesn't, the bulls still have plenty of opportunity to stay above that purple line. So that's how, from a bigger picture viewpoint, I would still call this a bullish chart and say that the bulls are still in full control because the bulls still have plenty of opportunity to build an overall long-term uptrend. So we'll see if they can start, building those higher bases or not next week. One of the biggest questions I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.